This is Brandon, also known as Mothman, on behalf of Run It Back. I'm here with Benkai after the match against Leviatán. First off, I just want to say thank you for taking the time to speak with me.
Yep, no worries.
So I believe this match against Leviatán was the first time Paper Rex faced a LATAM team at one of these international tournaments. After the match, it was a hard fought battle. What do you think of the region as a whole and Leviatán specifically now?
uh, I think before I really had the Latin American scene held up to high regards, and I don't think that has changed even after our match against Leviathan. I still think that region is really strong, and people should respect them.
Okay, it's all fun and games. During the press conferences, the walkouts, you have the sandwiches, the costumes. How do you kind of differentiate between the goofy Benkai that the world has fallen in love with during those moments and the sort of down to business IGL in the server?
Uh, I guess it's just a known thing within the team that when it's go time, then it's go time, and we always know how to flip the switch between just joking around and just getting our head in the game. So we never really have like a hard time switching between joking too much and being serious.
Okay, and does that kind of play into maintaining your spirits after a loss, just knowing, okay, it's time to be serious. There's time for fun, time for action. How do you kind of maintain your high spirits after a tough and close loss like this one?
Uh, I mean, I guess we really like all of us on the team know that especially in Valorant, anything can happen. You could place second at a previous tournament and you can come here and bomb off groups. It's a very possible thing, and we are already we've come to terms with that, and we know that as long as we try our best, we shouldn't really be bummed out about ourselves. So moving forward, we're just gonna still bring that same mentality that we do, which is just having fun.
Okay, well, let's talk about the action a bit. Leviathan's attack side on Haven seemed a bit overwhelming. What did you notice from them that allowed them to kind of run away with it after halftime?
Uh, I mean, we kind of already knew like the playstyle that we were gonna go up against. I think we just didn't make the necessary adjustments that we had to. Like everybody was playing a bit afraid when we should be taking back the space within like to get better map control. So it's just something that we didn't really adjust too well in the end, which is pretty much how they got away with their attacking side.
Okay, well, kind of the flip side on that question for Bind, it was much closer on both sides. Are there any moments, or maybe even one specific moment, that you can pick out where if it went in Paper Rex's favor, might have changed the outcome of the map?
Uh, it's either the pistol round on, if I'm not wrong, the attacking side, and that the last round of the attacking half where we lost that 1v3. I think those two rounds were pretty crucial to maybe turning the tides of that game. But it happens.
Yeah, and you mentioned this earlier, leading into my next question here. It can't be easy going from the grand final at a Masters to a group stage elimination match at Champions. But like you said, anything can happen in Valorant. That's just the nature of it sometimes. What are a few things you think the team kind of needs to tighten up before the next series?
Uh, I think it's just being more in sync as a team in terms of decision and like decision making and trusting your own teammates. I felt that maybe we were a bit disconnected in this game, so maybe we're just gonna work on that within the next few days. I mean, we have a lot of time until the next game, so
Okay, well, on to that next game. It's either a rematch against Edward Gaming or, a match against Team Liquid. We've already come out on top against EDG, so let's kind of focus on Team Liquid here. If that happens to be the matchup in the Decider Series, what are you kind of expecting? Maybe what are you looking forward to? And what are some things you hope won't happen?
mm, in terms of what we look forward to, I think we're just gonna have a bit more of a game where we just brawl with each other. I think that's what I'm expecting when I face Team Liquid. And what I don't want to happen is for Scream to show up with his LCQ Grand Finals form, because that was a bit scary.
Okay, well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me again. Good luck in the rest of the tournament. Congratulations for making it to Champions. Have a good one, Benkai.
Thank you. Thanks, man.